You're watching CBSN, and what we're showing you right now is a live picture from outside a Kentucky courthouse. That's the Kentucky courthouse where Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis has been for the past 6 days after a judge found that she was in contempt of court because she refused to issue same-sex marriage licenses out of her office, and she also forbid her deputy clerks who work under her from doing the same thing. She has been the county clerk since January, and she is an apostolic Christian, which means that she is a devout Christian of a particular sect that does not agree with same-sex marriage, and she felt that putting her signature on a same-sex marriage license was in violation of her religious convictions. She's quoted as saying that this is an issue of heaven and hell for her, not an issue of secular, non-secular, and all that sort of stuff. And she really felt like it would be a true violation of her religious core. The result, though, was that she was found in contempt of court and placed in jail for the past 6 days. She's being released today. A rally had been planned prior to the news of her release, and that's what you see outside of the county courthouse. About 500 or so people, possibly more than that, have gathered outside the county courthouse, and the rally was to show support. Now, who knows? Perhaps they'll be actually hearing from her directly. We know that Senator Cruz has arrived there, and there she is, County Clerk Kim Davis. We're going to listen into what she has to say. Hopefully she'll talk to the crowd.
How are you doing, Kim?
We thank you all for coming. Obviously, we've had a major bonus today to be able to see Kim Davis released. She has been away from her husband and her family for 6 days. She's only been able to visit Joe on one day on Sunday for a brief while through glass. Today they were able to hug each other for the first time in 6 days. And so we want to be able to give Kim some opportunity to go back with her husband Joe and to just rest for the rest of the day. So she won't be making any specific statements to the media today regarding the substance of the case. We will address that later this week. Kim is someone who's loyal to God, and she is loyal to her job and to her people, and she plans to be back at work this week. But I can guarantee you, knowing Kim, she loves God, she loves people, she loves her work, and she will not betray any of those three. She'll do her job good, she'll serve the people as they want her to serve, and she was elected, and she'll also be loyal to God, and she's not going to violate her conscience. So she's released today, and we're certainly rejoicing in her release, but the court order did not resolve the underlying issue, and that issue is Kim Davis has asked for a very simple accommodation. Remove her name and her authority from the marriage certificates, and that's what we've asked from the very beginning. Kim still is asking for that today, and we will continue to ask for that in the future. We believe that the court could act on that, we believe the governor could act on that, and we believe the Kentucky Assembly can act on that as well. But either way, independently or in a combination with each other, we're still asking for Kim Davis and others like her to have her conscience and her religious convictions accommodated. Kim's life was drastically changed 4.5 years ago when her mother-in-law had a dying wish for her to go attend church, and she did. And she gave her life to Jesus, and her life has been drastically changed since then. And she is a different woman than she was 4.5 years ago, and that's what really is behind Kim. If you get to know this lady, and I'm sure you will in the next days ahead, because I know a lot of you have wanted to talk to her, and we will make available what we can, respecting her time and her privacy. But if you get a chance to know Kim, she is the most amazing individual who is at peace, even in this jail cell. And she is someone who encourages you when you try to come and encourage her. So,
will Ms. Davis authorize deputies to issue same-sex licenses?
Kim Davis will not violate her conscience.
Jim, what was the
over the last few days?
But will her deputies be able to issue same-sex licenses? That's part of the provision of the judge's order right now.
Will she stop her deputy clerk?
Kim Davis cannot and will not violate her conscience.
Jim, what was
Ms.
it
Davis,
like
how
in
difficult
jail
were
these
the
last
past
few
few
days?
days?
Can you tell us what it was like for you in jail these last few days? What did you do? All has been well.
Was it work weekend? Kim, can you step up closer to the mic just to talk about the experience of the last few days?
She's going to do that at the appropriate time. Kim has gone through an incredible amount, and today itself has been an emotional day. She had no idea this was coming, and she's just now had a few moments to spend with Joe.
Can you at least
How's
give a
that, Matt?
comment to the supporters, the people who've been out here
She'll do
rallying
that
for
at the
you?
rally.
She will speak and give thank you to those people who are here that came at the rally. But she's not going to speak about the substance of the case. She's going to thank the people that are here.
Not violating her conscience doesn't answer the question.
You'll find out in the near future.
Will you be back
Tomorrow morning, really.
Well, Mr. Staver, how can you
You'll find we've had the same request. Accommodate her religious convictions. There's a simple way to do that,
Does this keep her out of jail for good?
and that's what Kim will do. She'll do her job, and she won't violate her conscience.